Hey Pisces, man, I sure do hope this one works, because I have been recording your reading like 3 to 4 times, and it's really getting annoying. So I had pulled a card for you since I was late with your reading last month, or that I didn't do it. I had Pisces, I just fell so behind, and I just needed a break. And by the time I got the break, it was the middle of December, and I still hadn't done November for Pisces and Capricorn and Taurus. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna just go ahead and forget about December and just move into January. And so sorry. So I hope you don't feel slighted, but okay. So Pisces, interestingly enough, I pulled a card that represented the entire year of 2022. I was like, of all the 78 cards, which card would describe Pisces in 2022, right? And I got the Justice card. Interestingly enough, the Justice card is ruled by Venus, right? So you could be falling in love with the Libra. This card represents the Libra, like Rihanna and Rocky, he's a Libra. And so it looks like for some of you who are involved with the Libra, you guys are going to be hot and heavy in 2022. This Libra feels like you are their equal. They logically feel like you are the one, and that you are the person that they want to marry. And they definitely feel a future with you, okay? So if you're not dealing with a Libra, the Justice card, as a reader, I've seen it come up to represent so many different things, like it can represent marriage, a marriage license. It could represent custody battles. It could represent dating someone who's incarcerated. It could represent a courthouse marriage. It could represent jail, you going to jail. It could represent legal disputes, someone who's not a citizen yet who needs to become a citizen. It could also represent karma. Like, I remember one time this really cool ass chick pulled the Justice card, right? And for the most part, people liked her. We trusted her. She always had something good to say about others. She was human, but for the most part, she was good people, right? She pulled the Justice card, and later that year, she met a man who loved her, was faithful to her, been faithful to her since 2010, and married her, had 2 children. They live in a house with each other, and they started a restaurant with each other. So they went into business with each other, okay? But I know someone else who pulled the Justice card, and it didn't have such a great karmic retribution for her. She used to date men for money, and she married this man for money, and she got a lot of money from alimony, and she was like, I'm ready to find the love of my life, and she got the Justice card. But for her, the Justice card was symbolizing the fact that for the next like 6 to 7 months after her reading, she just kept attracting men who only wanted to date her for her alimony money. So, that's what she put out there in the universe, and that's kind of like what she got back, right? But the good news is the Justice card is clarified by the 9 of Cups and the Emperor. So some of you are going to be very happy about the outcome of whatever this Justice card is symbolizing, okay? You might be needing to get a liquor license. I mean, it could just mean so much. Whatever it means, it looks the 9 of Cups is here, so you're going to be happy. The Emperor to me also represents a married man. You could be dealing with an Aries, okay, or someone who has Aries in their chart. But financially, it looks like if you have business endeavors, they're going to go very well. You could be doing negotiations across countries, across seas. You could be going to law school. You could be working at a law firm. You could have a case that you win. But whatever the case is, I see legal matters that are rather prominent for some of you, or like I said, you could be falling in love with someone who has the zodiac sign of Libra. And like I said, this person really feels like you are marriage material. Again, this could represent someone who is locked up, okay? But it doesn't necessarily have to be a Libra. It could be anybody. But usually when the Justice card is in love, it's friends first, lovers later. They're logical. Like this person doesn't really think with their heart too much, right? It's like if this person decides to make you their wife or their husband, it's because it makes sense. Like in Rocky case, Rihanna is higher than he is. She's beautiful. She can do something for him. He can come up with her. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that's why, but you know, this person is using a lot of common sense. And others of you, like Cynthia Bailey, who is a Pisces, will be planning your wedding in 2022. Okay, whatever it is, it's going to make you happy. All right. Now, for some of you, the challenge is the Four of Wands, Venus and Aries. So, this is for 2022 January. Your challenge is the Four of Wands. And it looks like some of you could have broken up with someone, or someone could have broken up with you, possibly a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in some cases, and you're obsessed with this person. You really love them, and you are having very strong physical withdrawals from this person not calling you or not having sex anymore. I do think you're going to hear from them again, but they come with a small offer. So, you know, it doesn't look like they bring you marriage and commitment. It looks like they just bring you a love offer. I do see an offer, but I don't know if it's going to be strong enough for you to really take this seriously. You know what I mean? Now, so the Four of Wands can represent a home. You know, number 4, the house. The 4th house represents stability and home and security. So the challenge is security and stability in a connection with someone, right? But I feel like the love is really there for those of you that are dealing with someone. And I feel almost like sorry for the person. Like if you are dealing with someone, they do want to be there, but they are afraid. Maybe they've never loved like this before. I'm not sure. But if you are dealing with, like I know a Pisces dealing with a Libra, just had a baby, Page of Cups, with the Libra. They are supposed to be moving in, Four of Wands, with each other for a couple of months now. And that has been held up. So the challenge could be, like, I don't know, it could be just on a positive note. Maybe you guys are not moving in with each other because you are building a house from the ground up. The contractors are building the infrastructure inside of the house, and it's going to take time before you move in. Okay? You could be needing to get... you could be needing to get your credit together so that you guys can move in together. You could be having having a challenge with finding an affordable place, especially if you're in like a major metropolitan city. You could be having troubles with finding an affordable place, right? Or like maybe in the case of Rihanna and Rocky, you guys both have your own homes. Right? And it's like, well, where do we live? Whose house do we stay over? How do we move in with each other if we both have homes? And are we quite ready to sell our homes to move in with each other? Right? That could be an issue. Like if you guys are together, right? It could also be, the challenge could be having a wedding. And so you choose to elope or have a courthouse marriage, because it just costs too much, or COVID, or something like that, right? So let's pull some cards on the Four of Wands. Yeah, so you may not, you may really, really care a lot about somebody who just will not marry you or give you a commitment. And so in 2022, you make the decision that you need to make for yourself, or this decisions could have been made for you already. This is the challenge, yeah. So it looks like a relationship could have ended possibly with the Scorpio, maybe with someone with Venus and Aries, right? Aries is a fire sign, so there's a lot of action. So somebody could have told you that it was over, like they broke up with you. And this is the Death card too. So for some of you, you know, it looks like it's definitely on hold right now. Okay. And yeah, the challenge is you guys are not, for some of you, you're not getting married. You're not tying the knot with each other. And you could have been with each other for a long time. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Pisces, either you want somebody else or they want somebody else. But I see a Scorpio coming after you. I see a Scorpio wanting to be with you. I do see a Scorpio wanting to be with you. But I feel like the challenge here is a committed relationship or getting married. And it's looking like either you don't want that or they don't want that. Okay? But there is a lot of love here, so it's a little confusing here. What you don't see coming is the devil. I don't know who's trying to break away, but it looks like somebody is having a very hard time with letting go. Like somebody has some very deep level of attachments to the other person. Also, the devil kind of represents like the shadow side of yourself, right? This is Baphomet, and this is the symbol of the occult. There is literally a statue of this Baphomet hanging in the temple. I know it's outside Satan Temple in Detroit. Detroit, Michigan has the largest followers of Satanists than any other place in the country. And it's extremely organized. And they're just anti-church and state, anti-government, anti-anybody telling you what to do. So it's just basically you allowing yourself to be unbridled without any, I don't know, I don't know. Anyway, it is, they believe in nonconformity and rebellion, defiance, right? So, this could represent what you don't see coming as something that you have lost control over. The devil is your shadow or dark side and negative forces that constrain you and hold you back from being the best version of yourself. This could be addictions, you could be bound to something, gambling, drinking, drugs, or somebody could be literally obsessed with you. Could be a Capricorn or vice versa. They have a very strong emotional attachment to you, and like they have crossed the bounds of what is appropriate, and it's very dark. And also for the next 6 months, watch your drinks, because somebody could try and slip something in your drinks. I see very bad behavior. Could be from a Scorpio, okay, or a Capricorn. It looks like you know this person already, right? Or it looks like there's somebody who you may want more with, but all you're getting is sex, and you're so addicted to the sex that you keep it up. Or this could be how your partner is. You could be with a sex addict, or you're a sex addict, and you want more, or somebody wants more, but and they're just getting breadcrumbed. So I don't know, somebody could have had a falling out with someone and you guys went your separate ways, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? I definitely see arguments, right? But I still feel like this person is not completely gone with your life, not with the strong 4s and 6 here. 6 is too strong of a number for me for someone to be permanently gone. 5s are a temporary number to me. So I see a falling out that has caused people to go their separate ways. And somebody is having a very hard time with it and can be drinking and numbing themselves out with sex or drugs or alcohol, right? They just don't know what to do with themselves. They have a decision to make and just can't really make that decision, right? I also see maybe an obsession with money, a real strong focus on money to the degree where it's obsessive, all right? I feel like you're either being forced to walk away from someone or you are walking away from someone or trying to. I don't feel like you're sitting and waiting either. I do feel like there will be communication, and in the communication you guys are going to like finalize the relationship, decide to be friends, and you might get back together again later. I see an Aquarius, I see a Sagittarius. Oh, okay, the Aquarius flipped upside. So the Aquarius could flip, how they could flip the script. So if they've told you they don't want anything to do with you, they may come back around and tell you that they do. But if they're telling you that they want to spend forever with you, they may flip the script and decide that that's not what they want. So it looks like you make a final decision that's going to be best for you. And looks like you start talking to other people. Yeah, looks like you start talking to other people because you're not getting what you want, which it might be a relationship over here, okay? So some of you have completely broken up. 4 of Swords reverse. When it's 4 of Swords right side up, it's like we just take a temporary break. When it's reversed, it's permanent. So also this represents like you could have just been filled with so much anxiety and stress that you could have been this close to a breakdown. You know, and it could have come from this relationship experience. Also, some of you could be recuperating from illness, right? I see a divorce too. But anyway, yeah, some of you could be recuperating from maybe illness. Perhaps you had COVID and now you are coming out of COVID. You're finally back on your feet from some type of illness, surgery, you know, whatever. Yeah. Some of you definitely divorced or left a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again, or someone who you've done business with. It could have been a job, you know, a person, a place, or thing. You know, I know this Pisces who stopped getting, he's a drug dealer, and he stopped getting his drugs from this person that we've been knowing for 20 years, you know, so he stopped that 20-year relationship. I definitely feel like some of you have some serious health issues that you're, oh wow, the sun, you look fine. Yeah, especially if you take care of yourself, right? Yeah, I feel like you're starting to get better, a lot better. Some of you are taking your medications, you're following what the doctor's orders are, all right? So some of you are the side chick, or there's something kind of cold about your relationship. I don't know if you guys live at a distance, or you could simply just be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, right? And I feel like this person is very intellectual. They've had maybe a hard life in the past, but I definitely feel like you could be the side chick, or there is a side chick that you're dealing with. There could be other people in this connection besides you, right? And it just felt empty and you wanted more, so you left the situation, or they left you, but you're still caught up because, you know, it was a mind fuck, basically. So the present is, some of you are focusing on good news regarding money, right? I see good news regarding money coming to you. You're going to school. You're focusing on your career. Others of you who are in a connection, I see you really, truly trying to make this work. And I feel like you're really going to put yourself out there, right? Yeah, so some of you have turned your back completely on love. I see you around your family, right? I do see you spying on someone and someone is spying on you. I definitely feel like there's somebody who you love. Looks like it's a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. And you spy on their social media. They could be anybody though. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Looks like you spy on them a lot. I see that your person... Yeah, some of you are not committed, like you do what you want to do with different people, okay? Or you could be dealing with somebody who's kind of doing what they want to do with different people. I do feel like your luck is going to change, especially when it comes down to your job. I see that you are going to move towards destiny, like you're going to do something with your work or something that's going to change your life for the better. Also, the Ace of Wands could represent a son. Okay, so some of you could be having a child with each other. Yeah, I definitely see a pregnancy. So if you don't want a child, be careful. I feel like there's somebody that some of you really love in your life, right? It just either you have a wandering eye or they have a wandering eye. But they do want to marry you, right? And it looks like they do want to be, for those of you that this is resonating with, it looks like they do want to be permanently with you. And, it's just that they are going to do what they do on the side, okay? And this could be you. I know a woman who has a Pisces moon. She's a Taurus sun. And, she just has to have a side piece, even when things are wonderful in her marriage. That's just how she works. Like, she's not going anywhere, but she just likes talking to one extra man who, she can sleep with from time to time, but pretty much stay in her relationship. I don't know. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Okay. And your future is the Lovers. So I do see you getting an offer from someone else other than this air sign, this this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I do feel like a love offer is coming to you from someone who is a soulmate who will feel stronger about you than this person does. I feel like there's somebody who's coming who's going to be more of a match than the person who just left. Wow. It looks like, again, a Libra is here. Or a Virgo, Taurus, a Libra or a Taurus is here, right? I see you falling in love with someone else, but it looks like something has come to an end with this. Something has come to an end, and I feel like it's going to be a little hard for you to let it go, but you're going to meet someone that you do not know, and it may not be someone who you have been accustomed to dating, and it looks like the future shows the Ten of Pentacles with the two of you, but it does look like it takes a minute before this person comes. So I see 2022 being a year of financial success for you. And some of you also could be getting married to a Libra, an Aries, anybody here. But so that's what I see for you, Pisces. That is what I see for you for January 22. And we're at 24 minutes, okay? Be careful with who you're trusting. I see a rat in the mist. It could be a Cancer. I see a Cancer does not mean you well. All right, be careful, right? I do see traveling. Next to the sailing card, or you could be doing more outdoor activities. I see somebody bringing an olive branch to you, wanting to make up. I do see a groom here. I see a V. You could have V in your name or dealing with somebody with a V in their name. I see an anchor. And I see a Gemini. again. All right. So, how does your person view you in January, Pisces? They view you as somebody who is no longer emotionally happy in their connection. They view you as someone who feels compelled to leave an unfulfilling situation and find what is rewarding for you. But the 8 is not a serious number for a breakup, because an 8 just kind of pretty much goes in a circle. So they just kind of see you going in circles, like going in both directions regarding how you feel about them, or vice versa. Or this could be how they feel and they, kind of left. If somebody left you and they got the 8 of Cups, though, they're kind of coming back, right? So, and in regards to those of you in a relationship, you get the 8 of Wands. I feel like those of you who have the 8 of Wands, your person is going to be contacting you soon and sending you a love message. I feel like they're on fire for you and they want to travel, although I don't think that's too smart. Okay. All right. So if this really resonated and you want to see the extension, the link to the extension is at the top of the comment section. It says click below for the Pisces extension, and it is also in the description box. And you will be transferred to either Vimeo or to my website, where for a nominal fee you can get the extended video. Thank you, Pisces, so much for watching, and God bless.